Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Motionz Biz, and today I would like to talk about the credit limit increases with the GoBiz credit card. You know, the credit card for the business side with Navy Federal Credit Union, because there have been a lot of you who have asked how that works, and I've never really had the time to check it out, but today I was finally able to talk to a Navy Federal business support representative. And I tell you, calling that number, the business support department, is not easy. You have to wait for a long time. It can be minutes, it can be hours. And so it took me a long time to be able to really get in touch with them, because for the first few times, the wait times would be an hour, 45 minutes. And, being really busy with what I'm doing right now, it just takes time. So I had to wait. And today, finally, I was able to get a hold of them. So pretty much, if you have a Navy Federal business account and you do not have the GoBiz credit card yet, go ahead and apply for the GoBiz credit card. Now, there are two choices for this credit card. It can be a Visa and it can be a MasterCard. But you can apply for this credit card once you already have a business account. And another question that I came across was that how long do you have to wait to apply for the GoBiz credit card? And what I would say is that I don't think you have to wait for long. As long as you have established your business account. For me, I think it took me about, I did it in about 2 weeks or so, I think. So I did that. I went on ahead with that. And this is something that you cannot do on your Navy Federal app. You really have to do it on the web portal, and you either do an e-message or you can also call them on the phone. But, excuse me, but what I did was I actually just I used the web portal and I applied on the section on my business account where you can apply for the GoBiz credit card. So that's pretty much what I did. It took a long time. I would say 7 to 10 days, just because I was not able to respond right away to their inquiries, their verification. They had to do a verification for some information before they approved my GoBiz credit card, but I was approved for $15,000. So another question that I encountered was that we had some members ask whether the 91.3 rule applies to the business credit card. Do you have to wait 91.3 days after you got approved for a personal credit card before you apply for a business credit card? And in my case and in my situation, that did not happen at all. So it seems like it did not, the business credit card does not seem to follow the guidelines for the personal credit card, between those two, because my cash rewards credit card for 25,000 was approved on October 1st. And I applied for the GoBiz credit card. I think it was the end of February or the first week of November. So that was not 91 days nor 100 days. And I was still approved for 15,000. So I don't think it matters, But if you have been recently approved for a personal credit card with Navy Federal, it seems like if you have a business account and you want to apply for the business credit card, you do not have to wait 91 days or 100 days. And this is the same case with someone I know, a close friend of mine who was following my footsteps actually. So got approved for a personal credit card, opened a business account, and then applied for the GoBiz credit card within 10 days. And she was approved for, I think, 15,000 also. And we do have members that also shared that right when they opened a business account, they applied for the GoBiz credit card in about 2 or 3 days and they were approved. So it seems like Navy Federal is very generous with the business credit card. Now, just before I would explain how the credit limit increase works on the business side, just a few things to remember about the GoBiz credit card. Okay, now with Navy Federal, when you apply for this credit card, just remember that it is a hard pull on your personal credit profile. Okay, it will be a hard pull from Experian, and Navy Federal does not check your business credit. They do not consider that. And that is also true with the credit limit increases. Okay, they do not look at your business credit report at all. So that's the case for the Navy Federal credit card. So another thing to remember with the GoBiz business credit card with Navy Federal is that they do not report to either the personal credit bureaus and the business credit bureaus. The good thing about it is that it will not affect your utilization. So you can pretty much spend or use that credit card for business purposes as much as you can, and that utilization will not show on your personal credit report. Now, the disadvantage for that is that they also do not report to the credit bureaus, on the business side. So if you are wanting to build your credit on the business side, just know that Navy Federal does not report to the credit bureaus on the business side. Now going to the question of how do you request a credit limit increase with Navy Federal on the business side? But today, I was really wanting to know and get firsthand information on how to do that. So finally, I was able to get a hold of the business support department. And then the first thing that you should know about the GoBiz credit card when you ask for a credit limit increase is you can do it both ways. Okay, you can use the e-message. Okay, you can do that on the e-message on the web portal on your business account. Okay, and you can also call them over the phone, and just be aware that there is a long wait on the phone. It is really hard to get a hold of the business department, the business services department. And in my experience, that's my only thing with the business side of Navy Federal, because it really takes a long time. And what I learned was that they have three locations actually for the business support. One is in Pensacola, and I did not know that. One is in Pensacola, one is in San Diego, California, and one in Virginia. So they have three locations for that. So there's not many. So I guess that's why the wait times sometimes are just really frustrating. And I got frustrated because at one time when I called them, they said the wait time is practically 2 hours. But today I was lucky, it was only 30 minutes. So I was able to reach them. So when you do the request for the credit limit increase, is that you have to call them or you have to use the e-message, and they will process that the same way that they did your application for your business credit card for the first time. So it's the same thing. It will be manual underwriting. Okay, so just remember that. And they do look at your personal profile as well, on the personal side with Navy Federal, and they do consider that, your internal score, and they will determine that. And like I said, it is an actual human being that would assess you for a credit limit increase. Now, if you ask me, did I request a credit limit increase? Well, as of this video, I have not done that yet on my 15,000 GoBiz credit card, but I might do that in the future. But for now, I'm just sharing this information so you are aware that it will be a hard pull. You can do it both ways. You either call them or e-message them. So I may decide to try that just to risk. I may just go ahead and risk a hard pull on my Experian just to see how the credit limit increase works and if I would get approved for that. Because on the personal side, I already have about 88,000 in credit. So I don't know if they would look at that negatively. I'm not sure. But at least on my Experian, I only have one inquiry on my Experian, and that is also with Navy Federal, and that was for the GoBiz credit card. So maybe I can risk one more inquiry. So if you have experience with asking for a credit limit increase with Navy Federal, we would appreciate it very much if you can share that here on this channel on the comment section, okay? I would appreciate that very much. I want to thank you so much as always for following me on this channel, and I hope that all of you are doing well, stay healthy, and have a very blessed day.